Pokemon has released a new special set of Pokemon cards. So this is basically just a little bit smaller than a full set release. Think of Crown Zenith or 151. There are no booster boxes of this. There are mainly only like collection boxes and ETBs. And what I'm talking about is Shrouded Fable. This came out on August 2nd. I was away while it was out, and then I had a couple other videos that I wanted to post before this one. But today we're going to talk about Shrouded Fable. Should you invest in it? Should you stock up on some collection boxes or ETBs? We're going to get into all of that today and just go over the set in general. Starting off with just the set overall in general, usually these special sets are a lot smaller, and just scrolling down you can see that. I'm not sure the exact number. I think it's in the 90s. Well, let's click on it. Oh, 64. So there's 64 cards in this set. Not a lot, but typically they have a decent amount of illustration rares. So yeah, we're not going to go through the commons. You can see there's a Decidueye, Rowlet in here. You got Horsea, Seadra, Kingdra, several dark Pokemon. You got all of these. I think this was the DLC expansion to Scarlet and Violet, the game at least. We got all of these Okidogi, Munkidori, Pheasant, bro, I don't even know how to say that one, and Pekka-Runt. Just some other ones. There's an EV card in here as well in the commons. What we're here for is the illustrations. Now, I did take a look at these yesterday as I was kind of making notes for this video, and I gotta say, I am super impressed with all of these illustration rares. I personally think I want to pick up almost every single one of these, if not all of them. I think that these are all really, really nice. Like, starting off here, you have a Tapu Bulu. I think that's sick. You got a whole, jungle vibe here, little ruins. He's just sitting in the middle. It looks cool. In my opinion, like I've said almost every single video, they are doing insane work with the illustration rares in Scarlet and Violet as a whole. Like, every single set has some really good illustration rares, and this one is no different. You got a really nice Houndoom card. Got shadows in the back with other Houndoom. He's running through like this grayish forest. It looks good. Like, these are nice artworks. You got a really simple but also very clean Horsea, and this is my favorite trio, but I feel like this is kind of just me. I also talked about, is it Temporal Forces maybe, or no, it's Obsidian Flames, where it has a Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, and kind of a similar art style. Some people really dislike this art style. I personally like the little simple look here, but the Dusknoir, or Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir trio is definitely something that I'm going to be picking up. I don't know. I might wait a little bit just because typically prices are a bit higher when a set is just released. It's been about 20 days, but yeah, I really like this trio that we have here between these three. I'm glad that we actually have a trio of the illustration rares. Cresselia, this is the one that I'm like really not that high on. Like I said, I kind of want to pick up all of these. This first row, Cresselia, it's okay. It's a good card. Just not really to my personal taste. Munkidori, this is one of my favorite Pokemon from that DLC expansion, and definitely my favorite, legendary that they added. This is a nice one. He's on like the cherry blossom tree. It just looks good, man. The artworks, they've been killing it. They have been absolutely killing it. This one also, that looks sick. He's just in this canyon valley type of oasis. It's cool. It's cool. Okidogi, maybe you don't like these, but I'm a guy that can appreciate some good artwork. Nice little Zorua, Cufant, nothing too special about those. Fracture, I really like this one. I like the ones where you have kind of the evolution line inside of the card. As you can see, you got these guys back here, and then Fracture there. The Axew Persian, looking at his reflection inside of the White House or something. And Beware, this one's pretty simple. This one is like the worst artwork probably, but out of all of these 15 illustration rares, there's maybe 2 that I'm like, they're all right, but they're not that good. But then the other 13 I really like, and I really want to pick up. Full arts, they're just about like any other full art. Nothing too crazy going on. I don't know if I like this one just because I like Munkidori, or it just looks cooler than the rest, but I like that one. That one's cool as well. And the Kingdra, also pretty cool. Here's your full art supporters / trainers. Janine's secret art. Here's the thing. I'm kind of high on this special set, although I have seen several reviews from other people. One person gave it a 3.5 out of 10. That's too low in my opinion. It's at least like a 5. It's an average set, but for someone like me that really loves illustration rares, it bumps it up. And then the really down part of this set is the special illustrations. It's just the 4 new DLC legendaries. These special illustrations are not that great. They keep a similar theme throughout the 4 of them, but there's just nothing too special going on with them, in my opinion. And that's what really brings this down, is the special illustration rare. These are the best cards of the set. The special illustrations are not even the best cards. You have your special illustration trainer here, and then your gold cards, which pretty basic gold cards. An energy, 2 energies. What's supposed to be like the more chase cards of the set. They're not really that crazy. If I was getting into this set, which I will be, I'm just going to be picking up these singles. I'm going to at least be getting a lot of these, if not all 15 of them, at least in my singles collection. But let's move on to some of the products that have been released with Shrouded Fable. Like I said, no booster boxes. So your biggest item is usually the ETB. Now this is the Pokemon Center ETB. So these are going for insane. They're already sold out on the Pokemon Center website. But inside of one of these Pokemon Center ones, you have 11 packs. You got your full art promo, and then just all the other stuff that typically comes in an ETB. Depending on where you're looking for these, they are about $50. This is just on Best Buy. Where I got mine from was the TikTok shop. There was a flash sale going on for $35. That's a lot better. I'm trying to get a close-up of the promo in here, but this does not have it. And here's the promo. It's nothing crazy. A P.E.K.K.A. Runt. Nice artwork though. I love the pink and purple. The other 2 main products here, you also have like your mini boosters, which normally have like 6 packs in them. But the other 2 main products are the Greninja EX Special Illustration Collection. They're just riding on that Greninja hype train from, is it Temporal Forces, right? With the, no. Twilight Masquerade with the Temporal Forces. They're riding on that hype here. You got a Greninja EX box with a Greninja card promo there. We'll get a close-up on that in a second. But this includes 5 packs, code card, your foil cards. $29, not bad. 5 packs. I mean, it's like $6 a pack, but I think it's like a couple dollars more because of the Greninja hype and the Greninja promo. And here's that promo that is inside of that box. Now, you may as well just buy the box if you want this promo card, because they're selling these promos for $15 each on eBay. You spend $15 more, you can get 5 packs to open up as well if all you care about is the card. And really the last product I want to show is a King Gambit Illustration Collection case. This is one of those small cases where you have 4 packs inside, whole evolution line, and there's a King Gambit promo in there. Here's that King Gambit card. It's all right. It's a decent promo. Now, for my take on the investing side of things for this set, I really think that ETBs and this Greninja should be your focus, or just picking up some of the singles. Like, if you really need like a month or 2 to see where these cards end up, but some of these are really a lot more sought after than others. And like, let's say this is a $12 card. Maybe that's where you put your money in rather than, you know, some ETBs. But I don't know that this is such a bad set that other people are claiming. It's not like crazy. It's not a 151 special set where, yeah, you maybe should pick it up, but it's decent. You know, I don't think it's a bad thing to have an ETB in, or 1 or 2 ETBs in your sealed collection, or if you want to get a Greninja EX box to have as a part of your collection, just throw it on a shelf somewhere and save it. I'm not saying you should pick up 12 of these boxes, but I don't think they're bad pickups at all, especially the Greninja and ETB King Gambit. And yeah, this one is for 6, so they're really like maybe 20 a piece. I also bought one off TikTok for like 15, I think. It was on another sale. It's definitely not the craziest special set we ever had, but for someone like me that likes illustration rares, it does have some really nice cards that I'm going to be picking up. And if you are looking for sealed investments on this one, I don't think just I don't think a couple of products is going to hurt you. But yeah, I wouldn't go all in on this. So it is kind of just an average 5 to 6 out of 10. For me, probably a 7. They really went crazy on these artworks, and that's what bumps it up to a 7 for me. But that's my take on Shrouded Fable. I'll see you guys next video.